there and welcome to Auxin Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the option play here. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Clock way downfield for a huge gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Anderson. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
691, Gators score!
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. A horrible field position to start the drive quick, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The back's got it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Gain of 4. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with a direct snap. He's swarmed by the defense. Crucial third down play coming up after that run.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 7, Notre Dame 0.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Or it's snapped to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Direct snap to the back. Inside the 30 now. Stiff arms the man. Muscled out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Movement here from the tight end. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kickoff.
This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
picks up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
On the double.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Return to pick six. Touchdown, Irish. And the interception taken to the house. A big six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick this one off.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they make the stop and get the ball carrier down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 45. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
On the ready.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass rush closing in. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We go with a direct snap. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Carr. That pass is caught. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And that run produces a decent gain. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Same tailback, another carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Notre Dame 21, Oregon 14.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
At the 28. Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 21, Oregon 14.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
On third down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Black 24. Black 24.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Okay, ready?
The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try to run it with the option. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Okay,
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. Handoff to the back, they'll keep the clock moving. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. The linebacker shifting around now. Takes the handoff again. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here comes a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the runner takes off to his right. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.